Omar, how are you?
I'm fine. I remember the fight you had with your party when they suspended you. It was very, very, very vicious what was happening. The court now, which is our final arbiter, has determined that your dismissal is proper. What do you say to that?
We disagree with the judge because even prior to the ruling of the pronouncement of the judge that have been suspended, we already heard the information from Apasara and his people. In fact, the Volta Regional Chairman who was suspended came on the platform and said that if Apasara doesn't win the case, first he will slaughter his 3 children and kill himself. Then I was there when at Melcom, I saw Apasara's cousin on his Akaniadam, and he told me that Apasara is going to win the court case. But he is asking Apasara that, what if I appeal? Then the case will go on and on again. And I told the guy, I said, before the God I said, if I lose, I will give my name to a dog. Because Apasara did not bring any evidence to the court. In fact, concerning my the neck that the purported neck that he Apasara, he is not the party. Apasara is not the party. He's working alone with Daniba. So I told him that even the purported neck meeting, when he came out that he has organized neck, no one attended his meeting. So we in fact we charged him to bring the record that there was a neck meeting. Do you know that he brought a blank paper? So my lawyer gave it to the judge. That Your Honor, me, I can't see. And then the judge said, me too, I cannot see. So he did not send any evidence to the court. The shocking aspect is that, what did the court rule on? The court said that, I petitioned Apasara. 2 people petitioned Apasara, and I also added my petition to it. And for that matter, he suspended, the suspension goes. Meanwhile, Apasara wrote a petition himself and became a judge on that petition. He was the one who petitioned me. It is the same Apasara who became a judge in that petition. He is talking about constitution. Apasara doesn't know anything about it. That's a constitution. And we will not agree to the ruling because we don't think that the ruling was done fair and justice and fairness applied to this ruling. Because proof to everything that he said, Apasara signed a petition and went and became a judge to that petition. And the judge said that he has won. That's the first thing. The second one was that the judge told us that Apasara has no capacity to say that he is PNC, so he is bringing me to court. So the person has no capacity to even come. So the risk is even wrong. So how do you separate Apasara from the PNC to pass a ruling for him? So these are the things that the PNC, today is the PNC that was ruled against. Because the judge is the one who made me not a PNC member, a general secretary. It wasn't a PNC people. For the PNC, I'm the general secretary. But the court says that the judge today is the one who said I'm not a general secretary, not a People's National Convention. And let me repeat, Mr. Apasara is claiming that the court says that he's the chairman and business. We are going to appeal and put an injunction on the ruling. He can never rule the PNC, Mr. Apasara, because of so many issues. So many issues.
Janet, did you...
Political parties are supposed to be run by people who have credibility. And if somebody's credibility is in doubt, the person has no right to become a flag bearer, whatever, of any political party. So today, he's saying that the rule of law, this doesn't know the rule of law. Rule of law has been applied. Which rule of law? We are going to put an injunction on the judgment and appeal the judgment. So it will not come on.
Did you enter an appearance in this case? What I mean is that, have you ever appeared before the court since the matter was taken to the court?
I even went and sat in the bench and answered questions.
So you took part in everything up to the end today.
I took part in everything. Even,
it means that you respect the decision of the judge today, don't you?
Oh, I said I don't agree with the decision.
Yes, but you respect it.
There's nothing. No, I don't understand. When you say respect, what do you mean?
You have said that
I passed through the process.
One second. You have said that it is a judge who said you are not secretary, but the people have said you are. And I'm asking you, hold on. Just hold on. it was a judge who upheld the decision of the executive, didn't he?
Yes, he's the one.
You sat through the court. You were cross-examined and all of that.
Yes.
Now, what I'm saying to you is that the decision of the judge is something you must respect. You respect that, don't you?
I respect that. I disagree with his decision. In total, I respect, but I disagree with everything that went on, especially the rumors I was hearing, people talking and other things. I take those things into consideration.
But it's okay for you. But it's okay for. But it's okay for you to disagree. But you've lost. That's a fundamental thing. You lost in the court.
Yeah, it's true.
So
but
if you lost,
appeal.
But if you because you would appeal, you do not say that it is a judge who has decided that you are not a secretary. If the judge decides, that decision is binding on everybody, including
because
you.
The judge removed PNC from the whole issue. Today, the judge said, "I'm removing PNC." So you remove PNC. Who is the one who suspended me? No, who suspended me? You remove PNC from all the risks today. Because you said that Apasara and Daniba have no capacity. But they did not sue me as Apasara and Daniba. They sued me in the name of the PNC. So how can you now tell me that you are removing PNC and still go ahead to rule in favor of them? So what I'm saying is that
when you appeal, what will be your basis for appealing?
Appealing, we do whatever has happened. Just as we have said, we believe that we have the strong evidence to be able to win this case. Because Mr. Pasada and
but that evidence you presented before the court and it was thrown away. You want to retry your own case, which
we are we are saying the same evidence.
But you can't do that. You can't do that when you are doing an appeal. You can't send the same evidence that was thrown out and say that you want the court to look at the same set of.
But we are going to appeal. My lawyers are already on the verge of filing the thing tomorrow.
Yeah, but what would be their basis for the appeal? That's what I want to know. What are they going to say to the court? They will say to the court of appeal that what happened in the high court? What did the judge do wrong?
We are whatever happened in the court was not something that we think is fair and just. That's why we are appealing. Because the evidence and everything that we provided, plus Apasada and evidence he provided, why should we be the one to win? He didn't provide any evidence. The evidence he provided was the blank decision he gave to my lawyer, to which my lawyer gave it to the judge. And the judge asked him, "Can you see? You yourself, can you see?" So on what basis did the judge rule in accordance or rule this in favor of Apasara? On what basis?
But
so those are the things that we use.
But the judge was satisfied, even though you had a difficulty with the evidence. The judge was satisfied with that evidence, and that's why the judge.
So since he is satisfied, another lawyer or another judge looking at it, maybe because to us there, we don't think that those evidence anybody should be satisfied with them. Someone who is supposed to why our constitution was breached by Apasara. Someone who organized a meeting and could not get night chairman, as our constitution demanded. You are ruling in favor of him for what? Someone who picked someone who is not a member of the disciplinary committee to become a chairman, even though the person was not nominated. He lied that one guy nominated the person. The guy came to you, the court, and told him, sat down and swore and said, "I don't know the person. I have never nominated this man." This man's name never came up. But still, the judge said that he is the one who have won. No. And before even the judgment, a lot of information we were hearing. Because I was so shocked, I had to call my lawyer several times to say the press are calling me. The Apasara has said that they should come and meet him at the court, and he's winning. And my lawyer said, "Oh, don't worry about those things. Don't worry." And I said, but his brother also told me that he will win, but he has been advising him that even if he wins, I can appeal. How did they get to know that?
But if you take a case to court, you are sure that you'd win. If the brother tells you that you win, that's nothing. What's your suspicion?
Because looking at what happened when they took him to this thing, when he sat in the bench and the answers that were thrown to him, and whatever happened, we never in our life anticipated.
So what's your suspicion? What's your suspicion? Why did victory go the other way?
I don't know. Because today, I was shocked to the bone. In fact, I'm even scared to go back to the court. I'm very scared.
Scared of
because
who?
I don't know. Because the judge told me that the reason why he's ruling in favor of Apasara is because I was part of those who signed a petition against him. What about Apasara, who was also part of the people that signed a petition against me? How can you say this? The same guy said, I have removed PNC from the distance. You have no capacity, Apasara and Nabila, to sue in the name of PNC. The same person says that they have won. They won based on what?
Do you have any personal issue with the judge?
Me, I don't know him. The one thing about me is that I have never seen him before. I believe that the system should work. That is how I am. In my entire life, I believe in the system. So I don't have anything against you. I'm not your friend, and I'm not your enemy.
Very well.
That is it.
So
because
for now,
I went there for my case to be. So we are going to
you do the appeal tomorrow.
Also put an injunction on that because the PNC will not accept this ruling. We won't. Because
no, you can't say the PNC will not accept this ruling. You are not PNC. You have been sacked. You've been suspended from PNC. You can't hold yourself as PNC.
He said that they have suspended me as a general secretary.
Yeah, but you are not the director of the party. So say that you cannot accept the ruling. That's all right. You can say that you disagree. You have to accept. Actually, you have to accept. But you can say you disagree.
No, I disagree totally with the ruling. Totally. And we are going to mount an appeal and also put an injunction on the judgment. He said for 2 years. Who took us to court for 2 years? Is that not him? He has been sending us to court over and over because whenever he sees that things are not good, please.
What's funny?
That's no rule of law. If he knows rule of law, will he do?
Will he do? If he knows rule of law, what will he do?
Will he do all the things that he has done and just please? I'm one thing about him is that he thinks that he can always use his way to get everything he likes.
But Janet, he didn't use his way. He went to court, and the court granted for him. It means that he's right.
How can the judge tell me that I petitioned him so he will, because of that he's ruling against me? And
all right, you said
how can the judge tell me that? How? So you appeal this one there is just shocking.
All right, so you go to court tomorrow. Let's see this court of appeal that you are going to. Let's which court did you?
We'll put an injunction on the ruling. I think that Justice
do you know how it is done? Do you know how an injunction can be put on the ruling?
That is why I have a lawyer.
Great. So just let your lawyer advise you, and then let's see what happens next. Thank you so much. But for now, you are barred from going to the PNC head office, just for the record. So don't go anywhere close to Abavana Junction.
If he tries it, he himself, because he won't even get there. Because if anyone allows him, he has only 7 days after the ruling to be able to go there. So he should dare not go there. Because we are going to put an injunction on that ruling.
No problem.
We are not accepting it.
All the best.
As I say to you, he's not any chairman. I mean, he's not my chairman and leader from the PNC. He's not.
No problem.
He's a chairman and leader of the court.